Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. Hope you're having a great afternoon. If you missed it a little bit earlier today, I uploaded my review of the Kringle Country Candle Summer Cooler Fragrance. This was a part of the Country Candle limited edition collection that was released several weeks ago. I'll go ahead and link that review in the description box right below this video here. So if you are interested in checking that out, you can definitely find it down there. But if you are new to my channel and you are not already subscribed, definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way all of my home fragrance content will pop up in your subscription feed as it goes live here on my channel. Anyway, in this video, we are going to tackle another candle review, and we're talking about Voluspa Italian Bellini. This was part of a recent candle haul that I shared, and in that haul I mentioned that I picked up quite a number of these 3-wick tins with the intention of trying to find a fragrance to potentially purchase in either the luxe or the hearth size from Voluspa. I really personally tend to have the best luck in terms of prominent strength and throw from their luxe or hearth candles, but I will say these 3-wick tins are a fantastic way to really kind of get to see what more of an accurate experience would be with their larger format, because with these 3-wick tins you're getting quite a bit of surface area and obviously 3 wicks, so you're gonna get a decent wax pool, and I think that that's gonna probably do the best job of mimicking what you will get from probably specifically the luxe size, maybe not so much the hearth, but definitely the luxe. So Voluspa candles are what I would say kind of is maybe considered like a semi-luxury price point. Their larger formats are definitely significantly more expensive, but these 3-wick tins retail for $28. You can find Voluspa through a number of different retailers. I went ahead and just ordered directly from their website. I will link this fragrance down below in a couple different locations. Like I said, there are other retailers that do sell Voluspa, so I'll see where I can link this for you in the description box. I was really excited about this particular fragrance because I am personally actually a huge fan just in general of drinking Bellinis. If you don't know what a Bellini is, it's just a really wonderful, refreshing, like perfect summertime cocktail. So you basically take some Prosecco or champagne, since Bellinis are Italian. I believe Prosecco is what is probably preferred, but whatever sparkling wine you have, take some sparkling wine, puree some peaches, and then just put a little bit of that pureed peach in the bottom of your champagne glass, and then fill the rest up with, you know, your sparkling wine of choice. I also like to add just a little dash of Saint Germain, which is an elderflower liqueur, into my Bellinis as well, but that's just a little extra that you don't have to do. But like I said, it's a very, very simple but very refreshing, delicious summertime cocktail. So if you want to try it, they are very, very easy to make at home. And definitely make your own peach puree. It's really easy to do. Just Google a recipe for it. It's definitely worth making your own peach puree versus purchasing something that's already pre-made, which I think always has kind of a funky like aftertaste, at least in terms of like peach purees that I've purchased in the past. So easy enough to make your own. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and read through the fragrance description here. Let's talk about these fragrance notes. We'll talk strength and throw, overall burn quality. I actually have had a little bit of a burn issue with this one, but I think I know why that's happening. We'll discuss when we get to that portion of the video, but let's kick it off with the fragrance description, like I said here. Okay. Their description reads, drink in the effervescent scent of iconic sparkling champagne a cocktail of fresh white peach pureed with berries and delicate rosewater. This festive scent says cheers to celebrate special days and joyfully lifts spirits to transform lackluster into celebration. All right, so what are our fragrance notes here? All right, so this definitely falls in the citrusy, fruity category for sure, and our prominent notes here are sparkling wine and white peach. So this is a pretty simple scent. And like when I explained how to make a Bellini, it's pretty straightforward. So what are you smelling here? First of all, do you get a nice, like, effervescent, almost bubbly type note? Yes. I think out of all of the, like, Bellini type scents that I have experienced in the past, this one is the most accurate in terms of representing that effervescent champagne note. It's incredibly well done, you guys. So there is just a touch of almost like that booziness from the Prosecco or the champagne, but it's done really, really well. It's not overwhelming. It doesn't take over the entire fragrance. In fact, I would say this is probably 50% Prosecco champagne, and the other 50% is definitely that beautiful pureed peach note. The peach is lovely, you guys. It smells like a ripe, fresh, like warm summer peach. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. This particular peach here is fabulous. And if Voluspa could just come out with like a straight up peach candle, I would probably buy that in a hearth size instantly, especially if they used this specific peach note. You guys, this is delicious. It smells so good. This fragrance overall, it's, like I said, very straightforward, very simple in terms of, the composition of it, but it is lovely. It's sophisticated. It smells like the real thing. I do think that there is just a touch of something a little extra in here, and it could definitely be that rosewater note that is mentioned in the description. It's not in the actual fragrance notes, but I do think that there probably could be a touch of rosewater here, but really I would say it's 50% champagne, 50% peach puree, and with just a touch of something maybe a little bit interesting added in at the end. But again, well done, delicious. 10 out of 10, I would drink this. If this was an actual drink in front of me, I would consume it. It is so good. So moral of the story here is I love the scent. And I tell you what, this is definitely a contender for at least a luxe size. Like I said, if they came out with a straight up peach, hearth size instantly. I love peach scents, and this particular peach is lovely. Strength and throw. All right, this one has performed quite well. I would say the strength of this is probably right around like a 7 out of 10. I do think that the Luxe candles give a little bit more in terms of strength and throw, but this is giving me a really good idea of what I could get from the Luxe candle. The throw I would put right around like between like a 7 and a 7.5 as well. This is definitely one of those fragrances where, I've had to be a little bit more mindful about what I'm burning in other parts of the house. This pairs really well with pretty much any of the other fruity scents that I have going. Today I have this going alongside the Juicy Peach from Country Candle. I'm going to be working on getting that review out to you guys here, hopefully in the next few days. But those two fragrances together have my house smelling like the most delicious peach treat ever. It fills, between those two, it fills the entire downstairs with just the yummiest peach scent that you could imagine. But yeah, the throw I would put somewhere between like a 7 and a 7.5. So fills definitely the room that it's in, definitely spills outside of the area where I am burning the candle. But does it fill my entire house? No. Would I expect the hearth size to fill my entire house? Yes. But I also know that those do that because I do own the Noble Fir Garland in the hearth size. And yes, it was worth every single penny. And yeah, just make sure that when you settle on a hearth fragrance to purchase, that this is a fragrance that you are really willing to embrace for a long period of time. Because as someone who is still working their way through their first Voluspa hearth candle, I can tell you that you better like the scent. Or you got to be willing to, you know, take a break from it every now and then to, you know, kind of let your nose recover, maybe burn some different candles. But yeah, this is wonderful. And overall, the strength and throw performance is kind of right where I would expect it for this 3-wick tin. By the way, this is available in a number of different formats. You can get this in the, like I said, the 5-wick hearth. You can get it in the mini tin. You can get it in their 3-wicks luxe. They have the classic candle. They have the petite jar candle. There is a reed diffuser. I mean, you know, whatever floats your boat with this one, you know, they have a size available for you. So anyway, let's go ahead and talk about the overall burn quality, because this one, I noticed this when I first received this particular one in the haul. The wicks were a little bit off center, and with this one, it is actually causing just a tiny bit of tunneling. Now, I'm not concerned about it because this wax is incredibly soft. So if there is any wax left on the side of the jar, and like I said, I'm gonna give you guys an overhead shot here, but if there is any wax left, it will be very easy for me to scoop it out of this tin and to pop it into one of my Scentsy warmers. This is a coconut wax blend with Voluspa, so it's much softer. It's even softer than the Kringle soy formula is. So if you do get a little bit of tunneling, you can definitely scrape wax away from that side of the jar to kind of help correct it. But let's go ahead and take a look so you can see what I'm talking about here. But yeah, these wicks were just slightly off center, as you can see. I feel like they are shifted a little too far to this side of the candle overall, and that's why I have just that little lip over here that is refusing to pull out. I have not put this in any of my hurricanes. Maybe that would help. But honestly, at this point, I am a little bit afraid to do that, because you'll notice that these wicks are quite short. And this is one thing that I want to say about the Voluspa candles, is that when you get them, the wicks are very, very short. Now, I have not had to trim any of my wicks on these 3-wick tins at all, because they basically just stay the same length the whole way down. There are no mushroom tops. These are 100% cotton wicks. Sorry about the swaying of the camera. So yeah, there's no wick trimming here from me at all. It's just that they were just ever so slightly off center enough to where this side just does not want to pull out. You can kind of see I stuck my finger in it a little bit just to test like how soft the wax is. It's very, very soft. So I could totally just scoop this out now and reuse this wax elsewhere. But I think I'm just going to kind of wait to see what the candle does. Also, I did just light this right before filming this video, so it's not even completely pulled out. But it does very easily pull to the established edges that you see. This is the very first candle that I have had from these 3-wick tins from Voluspa that the wicks are giving me a little bit of an issue. So overall, I'm like I said, I'm not upset. I will figure out a way to reuse that wax elsewhere. But yeah, you guys, this is definitely a contender. I love this. I think that if I don't purchase a 3-wick tin of this one or a 3-wick luxe size of this one this summer, I'll definitely get one next because it's like the perfect summertime fragrance. So I also think this is a great scent to have on hand for around New Year's as well. So it's just a nice celebratory scent because of that champagne or Prosecco note. It's lovely. Anyway, big fan over here. Definitely like double thumbs up for me on this one, despite the kind of questionable burn on this one. Still love the fragrance so much that I would want a larger format of it. Let me know if you have tried the Italian Bellini from Voluspa and what your thoughts are. Let me know if there are any other incredible peach candles out there that I need to get my hands on. Some other peach scents that I've really liked in the past. Market Peach from Bath and Body Works. If you know anything that smells like Market Peach, send it my way. Even the Juicy Peach from Country Candle, love it. Of course, Farm Stand Peach from Homeworks. Like, those are the types of peach scents that I really love. If you know of anything similar to any of those, definitely let me know. I appreciate you guys being here. Again, if you are new, take the time to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.